Okay, so today I'm going to be ranking all of the Emily Henry books I've read, and I'm going to be talking about the ones I anticipate to read. So we're we're going to sit down and finish Happy Place, because that's the one I'm currently reading, and then we're going to get into the ranking. So let's go see that. I wish I brought a pencil because there are so many lines in this book that I just want to underline because I think they're going to stick with me. I think after I read the book, after I finish the book, I'll read any lines that are really sticking with me to this video, any that aren't spoilers, and then if I ever look back, they can stick with me because I hear them again. I'm saying it's not home unless you're there. Don't say that to me right now. Why am I crying? I have 2 pages left. So we're gonna move houses, we're gonna move states even, and I've been struggling with getting behind the idea. I've been struggling with being happy with the idea. Part of me is excited, but part of me is devastated because I like it here. I like my friends, I like my house. And this book was really good at covering change. So a lot of the quotes that really struck me in the heart were like change. And so I'm going to read some quotes about that and some quotes that really I liked. So I don't know where the quote is in the book, but it meant that much to me that I went and put it on the Fable app, which you can follow me on Fable if you want to see what I'm up to reading wise. But it was the feeling of being so grateful for having something worth missing. I think that was the quote, and that really meant a lot to me because I'm going to miss this house and I'm going to miss my friends because I'm so grateful to have them, you know? So that really meant a lot to me, and this really connected with me. Okay, I found another one. This one is everything is changing, it has to. You can't stop time. All you can do is point yourself in a direction and hope the wind will let you get there. Another maritime time metaphor. I am truly a local's worst nightmare, but the point stands. Change happens. Sorry, I botched reading that, but yeah, I've had a hard time, and I think this book really got me through it. I don't know. Something about it was so meaningful. It was really good. So, read it. I'm back from my walk, and I'm fresh off the high of finishing Happy Place by Emily Henry, and so I'm going to be ranking them, okay? So I'm going to rank them from least favorite to favorite, and then talk about my anticipated reads of hers. And I'm going to be giving a little book review and telling you why you should read Emily Henry. By least favorite, don't take it too harshly because I've loved all of her books, but putting them in a ranking, my least favorite would fall on People We Meet on Vacation. That doesn't mean it's a bad book. I'll tell you about it now. Okay, so this follows Alex and Poppy, and it's like a dual timeline between when they were best friends and they'd go on vacation together, and now, which something happened for their friendship to fall apart, but they are going on a vacation together once again. So yeah, that's what this book is about. It's a bit of a friends to lovers arc. One thing about Emily Henry is she loves the third act breakup, so that's what frustrated me about this one, putting it in last place. Third act breakup doesn't mean it's bad. I thought it was fun to read, and this was the first Emily Henry book I've ever read, so it's been a while. But third act breakup always gets me. I think I would rate this one 4 stars, which is not bad by any means. It was a good book and I enjoyed reading it. I love the characters. And moving on to the next one. Okay, so the next book is Book Lovers. I like reading books about books better. So that is why Book Lovers ranks on top of People We Meet on Vacation, but they're both good books. This one follows Nora and Charlie. Nora is going on a trip with her sister Libby, which I really like sister dynamics because I have sisters. I have siblings. So I like sister dynamics, and that's fun to read about. So Nora's going on a trip with Libby, and she plans to, I don't know, meet her Prince Charming or something. But instead she meets Charlie, which she has met Charlie many times before because she's a publisher, he's an editor. And she does not like Charlie. She actually hates Charlie, in fact. But she keeps bumping into him on this trip, and things aren't going exactly as planned, but yeah. I liked this one. I think I'm going to give it 4.5 because I enjoyed it. I had fun. I liked the characters. Obviously, I've liked every single one of Emily Henry's characters. I haven't been like, oh, I hate this main character. I mean, I didn't like Poppy as much as I liked Nora, so again. But I think I liked Alex a little bit more than I liked Charlie. But men-wise, I don't have that many opinions. So, yeah, I would rate that 4.5 stars. And now it's time for the next one. Now we have gotten to a Happy Place. This is my second pick. And this one follows Harriet and Win. This one's the most fresh in my memory. I love that they have a friendship dynamic, so all these friends go to Maine to this house where they spend time together. It's really fun. And this follows Win and Harriet. They fell in love at this house. But now they were engaged, but they're breaking up the engagement. So in order not to ruin their vacation, they have to pretend like they're still together. So a bit of fake dating kind of vibe, but it has timeline between when they were in love, when they first met at the cabin, and now, and it's a cute story. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. You know what's good when it had me crying at the end, and this one definitely did. This one again doesn't have bookish element like some of her other books, but it was fun to read and I liked the characters. Win is my favorite of the men, and I like Nora and Harriet a lot. So, anyways, on to the next one. It follows Augustus. Okay, my top favorite Emily Henry book. Focus on me. This is important. My top favorite Emily Henry book has been Beach Read. I have the physical book, but I lended it to my parents, which is a good sign. That's a good sign. If I gave it to someone, I'm like, you need to read this. Both of my parents. So, anyway, this follows August and January. It follows Augustus. They are writers, and in college, they were kind of rivals. I don't know. They didn't like each other. So, anyway, August writes literary fiction. Right now, he's planning on writing about a suicide cult. And January writes romance. She's planning to write another romance, but they're both, they meet each other and they plan to swap genres. So January writes about a suicide cult and August writes about a romance, which is really fun. It was a lot of fun to read. This was my favorite by far. I rate this one 4.75 stars, and Beach Read is a 5-star read. I really, really loved it. It was amazing. This one was close, but the subject of the suicide cult was very interesting to me, And then them trying to swap genres was really, like, I don't know, silly and fun. And I read it in Hawaii, so I feel like perfect setting. I loved January. I liked August. I don't know how he compares to when. August? Augustus. I'm pretty sure his name is Augustus and he goes by Gus. Yeah. My bad. It's been a while. I read it in Hawaii. Where do you think I am now? Not Hawaii. So, anyway, that was my favorite. That one is a 5-star read for sure. Definitely read it. It's fun. Beach read. It isn't actually as beachy as I thought, but I still had fun reading it on the beach at Hawaii. Now it's for anticipated reads. So today is Mother's Day. Last Mother's Day, I got my mom. Funny story. I plan to read this. I know it follows Miles and Daphne, right? I think it follows Miles and Daphne, and she's a librarian or something, and they have a breakup. Or they both break up, so they plan to move in with each other. That's what I know about it. I'm excited to read it. It's long overdue because it's been a year. I gave it to my mom a year ago today, and I told her I do plan to read that, so it's kind of a gift for myself too. But yeah, so I plan to read this one soon. It's long overdue. And then the other book I want to read by her is The Great Big Beautiful Life. This just came out, and I'm very excited for it. I have no idea what it's about. Nothing. I haven't heard anything, but if it's Emily Henry, I'm gonna like it. So, I plan to read it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've read any of these books or if I convinced you to. And if you don't agree with my ranking, that's fine. It's all opinions, but that is my ranking. Bye, guys. I want to mention some elements of Emily Henry's stories. So, banter. She is amazing at banter. Like, I love banter. She makes kind of like almost millennial goofy characters, but they're lovable. They're lovable. So I can get behind it. I don't care. She writes straight romance, which normally not my forte, but I can get behind it. She has pretty writing. I love her writing. I love her lines. I always am finding myself wanting to underline things because they really like speak to my heart. And she covers topics that it's not just a light-hearted romance always. It has some depth to it, and I really enjoy depth. I don't want just like fluffy. Like she's covered like, people breaking up when they were engaged, and she's covered cancer and, not liking your job, and there's a lot of different things. Breakups, friendship breakups, lots and lots of hard things, but she shows that you can get through it and you'll be okay in the end, and I think that's really good to read about because life can be hard, but they still are lighthearted and fluffy and funny. I have always found myself laughing out loud or at least smiling at her books, and I think that's a good sign because, and I've been crying at them too, which they're not like sad books. Like I'm not like, oh, what's a really sad book? Apparently The Book Thief. I need to read it, but a sad book like that, or like Song of Achilles where I was sobbing my eyes out because genuinely it's so sad, but they have an element that hits your heart, like pangs your heart, and I like that about it. So anyway, read them, don't read them, your life.